time for Lookouts Baseball on 98.1 The Lake, WLND-FM, Signal Mountain, Chattanooga, an Odyssey station. And now, from AT&T Field, home of your Chattanooga Lookouts, here's Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame and Southern League Hall of Fame announcer, Larry Ward.
Hey, welcome everybody, and welcome back. 2 games to play, one night game and one day game tomorrow, and we're ready for the end of the season. I think there are probably some people that are pretty tired, but at the same time, it's one of those glorious things that you finish a task after almost 7 months, and you're finished with it, and it's time to take a little rest, and then back at it again next spring. It hasn't been the greatest of win-loss seasons, but it has been great in that of camaraderie and knowing people and learning new people and watching people enjoy coming to the ballpark. Well, it's one of those things when you do come to the ballpark, it's always the weather that you're kind of skeptical of sometimes, whether it's too hot or too cold or too windy. The major got us down at 77 degrees at first pitch tonight, p.m. of course. It'll be through the 70s up to the fireworks this evening. East-southeast wind around 10. It's a little bit slower than that, and it's slowed way down already, as a matter of fact. Rainfall amounts likely less than 1/10 of an inch. The tarp came off the field around 4:30. It had been covered. All the water was off and drained, and everything was good. A 33% chance of a passing shower possible, but it's passing. That means it may hit, it may not, it's not going to linger and sit here and rain. We know that. So we thank the major for the forecast. We look forward to one more. That's tomorrow. Look forward to the forecast and Lookouts Baseball day game tomorrow. When we return, we're going to look at the starting lineup. Wearing scenic city red jerseys tonight, white pants. Your Chattanooga Lookouts lineup straight ahead on 98.1 The Lake.
Laz Parking proudly supports the Chattanooga Lookouts. Laz Parking, the largest and fastest growing privately owned parking operator in the United States. Check out Laz Parking at lazparking.com to find out more about quick, convenient, cashless parking. Laz Parking is a pioneer in digital parking technology. Laz is a people-first, conscious capitalist company that believes in elevating humanity through business. Learn more at lazparking.com. That's lazparking.com.
All right, let's take a look at the starting lineup for tonight's ball game. 5th game of the series for the Rocket City Trash Pandas of the Angels organization. Leading off, it'll be David Mershon, the switch hitting second baseman, Mershon. Batting second is Christian Moore, the designated hitter, M-O-O-R-E, Moore. In left field, the left-handed hitting Orlando Martinez bats third. Martinez hitting third. In the cleanup spot tonight, Sam Brown, the left-handed hitting first baseman. Brown is at first base. Batting fifth, Denzer Guzman, D-E-N-Z-E-R, Guzman, the shortstop. Hitting sixth, it'll be Tyler Payne. Payne doing the catching tonight. David Calabrese is the left-handed hitting right fielder. Calabrese in right field. Van Gobel bats eighth, and he's the third baseman. Gobel hitting eighth. Nelson Rada, the left-handed hitting center fielder, will bat ninth. On the mound, 1-3 with a 7.15 ERA is George Klassen with a K-L-A-S-S-E-N, Klassen. Time for your Cincinnati Reds Chattanooga Lookouts organization. Here is tonight's starting lineup. Tyler Callahan will lead it off and play left field. Callahan, left field. Batting second, Dominic Patelli. Patelli, the lookout shortstop, goes second. Ruben Ibarra will be the designated hitter, batting third. Ibarra, the DH. Hitting fourth in cleanup and playing first base will be Nick Northcutt tonight. Northcutt at first base. Austin Callahan, the left-handed hitting third baseman. Callahan, the third baseman. And no, they're not brothers, the Callahans. They come from two different parts of the country. Batting sixth is Austin Hedrick. Hedrick, the left-handed hitting right fielder. Hitting seventh, Justice Thompson. He'll be in center field tonight, Thompson. Daniel Veoheen is the left-handed hitting catcher, Veoheen. Jose Torres will bat ninth. He'll play second base. Torres, second base. On the mound, Thomas Farr, the right-hander, 1-16 with a 5.18 earned run average. There's your starting lineup for tonight's game. Umpires making their way to home plate to exchange starting lineups, and we'll be back on that and more looking at the scoreboard in just a moment. Lookouts Baseball right here with a pregame show on 98.1 The Lake.
Pay the Order of Hope. Promise. Tomorrow. For years, the Tennessee Lottery has written some pretty big checks, but it turns out that our biggest winner continues to be education. In fact, we've raised more than $7.5 billion and provided more than 2 million scholarships and grants for Tennessee students. Learn more about how lottery dollars are making a difference at tnlottery.com. It's game-changing, life-changing fun.
You have got to see what I brought to wear to Reagan's Metro Bar.
Oh my.
I know, right?
Number 3 earrings.
For Thursday Industry Night specials from 6 to 12. You know, $3 lemon drops, $3 beers, $3 wines.
And this?
I'm not sure if I should wear that on Friday or Saturday, but wouldn't it look cute as we dance through the best of all the retro dance eras from 9 till 2:30 a.m.? Yeah. I got 2 of those.
Of course you did.
Reagan's Retro Bar, your favorite retro dance party.
Do you love Southeastern College football? If so, we've got the show for you. It's College Football Radio, presented by Medicare Misty on Rock 105 and 103.7 KISS FM. SEC at its best. Join us each Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Rock 105 and 103.7 KISS FM. Nothing but the best in SEC football talk and information. That's College Football Radio, presented by Medicare Misty on Rock 105 and 103.7 KISS FM. Production from the Whitfield Media Group.
Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics is the area's leading provider of multi-specialty orthopedic care. With 11 convenient locations in Chattanooga, North Georgia, and the surrounding region, the Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics offers advanced sports medicine, surgery, interventional pain management, physical and occupational therapy, elite sports, and performance training. On the sidelines or unable to work, Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics is committed to getting you back to doing what you love. Learn more at sportmed.com. That's SPORTMED.com.
All right, let's take a look at the scoreboard. Birmingham at Tennessee tonight. They're just in the top of the first. Likewise, Pensacola hosting the league champions in the South, Montgomery. Mississippi is at Biloxi, who have now cinched up the other play-in game for the South Division. And in Rocket City, of course, here. Rest of the teams, except for Louisville, are finished. They're at Charlotte. Well, no, they're not either. Not sure what happened to that. Let's get a look. Louisville at Iowa, and they're just now on the top of the first. Take a look at the Major League scoreboard, and in the top of the fifth, the Rays lead the Guardians 1-0. Orioles 1, Tigers 0 in the fourth. They're warming up. The Reds at the Twins. White Sox hosting the A's. Braves have the Dodgers again tonight. The Cubs at the Rockies. Brewers at the Diamondbacks. Padres are at the Giants. Angels and the Astros in Los Angeles. Rangers at the Marlins in Seattle. Final scores today: Royals knock off the Pirates 5-1, and the Boston Red Sox win over the Yankees 7-1. Out hit them 9-5. I knew you'd like that. Cardinals, Blue Jays beat the Cardinals 7-2, while the Phillies knocked off the Mets 6-4. Nationals 4 and the Marlins 1. You are kicking the britches, dude. All right. Say fan, Lookouts fans, the Powerball jackpot is now up to $132 million, and the Mega Millions jackpot is up to $31 million. With 2 great ways to win millions, hurry into your Tennessee Lottery retailer. Play Powerball and Mega Millions. Powerball drawings every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Mega Millions drawings every Tuesday and Friday. So pay today for your chance, play today for your chance to be the next Tennessee millionaire, lottery millionaire. Found it fascinating this afternoon. I was on the internet and I saw a bit on the person who supposedly won the $800 million down in Texas, and watching the fact that they were going to net, after taxes and everything, they're going to net only $404 million. Isn't that sad? They take that much in taxes, nearly half. Look, if you or I won $404 million, what would we do with it? I mean, you could do a lot of great things for people. That would be the deal, I think, for universities, for youngsters, for elderly, for people in general, and find a way to spread it around. Yeah, you're going to keep a couple mil for yourself, but find a way to spread around and help people. That's what it's all about. If you won millions of dollars, you should help people. That's what I'm saying. And I'm really happy for the person who won. Hopefully they eventually are going to come forward to claim it. But it's not something I wish on everybody, I don't think. I've never been a millionaire. I'm never going to be one. But I'm not going to worry about it, right? Right. All right. Anyway, we look forward to getting busy with the first pitch. They're waiting on the team to get ready to be introduced. Little national anthem singers are down on the field. Alex is standing there with his hands on his hips. Running out with the team tonight, Red Fox Baseball and the 643 squad. It's a happy birthday today to Graham Sherman. So those are some of the folks that are participating and ready for a baseball game. So just as soon as Thomas Farr gets settled in and ready to go, we'll get the whistle and call him out on the field. Umpire, home plate umpire, Elliot Melton back in the light blue shirt this evening. Trey Jester is the first base umpire, and the crew chief is Denver Dangerfield down at third base. It's been a pretty good crew all year long. They've done very well. In fact, all the crews have. There's been a one or two mishaps, but hey, ball players make errors all the time. So, you know what? You can't complain about the umpiring. It's not going to A, do you any good, but B, why should you? They're there to do their job. That's what they're trying to do, and they're doing the best darn thing that they can do. All right, Tom Terrific, ready to bring them out and introduce your lookouts.
All right, fans, it is time for the Pritchard Injury Firm starting lineup for your Chattanooga Lookouts. In right field is number 12, Austin Hendrick. In center field, it's number 5, Justice Thompson. In left field is number 21, Tyler Callahan. At third base, it's number 34, Austin Callahan. At shortstop, it's number 1, Dominic Patelli. At second base is number 3, Jose Torres. At first base is number 23, Nick Northcutt. Your designated hitter for tonight is number 54, Ruben Ibarra. Catcher for tonight's game is number 7, Daniel Veoheen. And the starting pitcher for your Chattanooga Lookouts, number 15, Thomas Farr. And fans, please join us in welcoming our Country Financial teams of the game. Special welcome to Red Fox Baseball and the 643 squad joining their lookouts on the field. Country Financial makes insurance easy, worry less, and feel more confident with insurance designed to meet your specific needs. Visit countryfinancial.com to experience more today. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise if you are able and remove your caps. And veterans, you're invited to salute as we honor America with our national anthem. And today, our anthem is being performed by the Hubbard Family Trio.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Outstanding trio. Great job with the national anthem. Let's look forward to a great job for the Lookouts again tonight. Winning in extra innings last night. We'll see what goes. The first pitch coming up on the mound. Thomas Farr for the Looks right here on 98.1 The Lake.
Put Lee Company on your team and you'll always be ahead of the game with home maintenance, improvement, and repairs. Sign up for our Lee Company home maintenance plan to have your heating and air conditioning tuned up twice a year. In addition, you'll receive a comprehensive electrical and plumbing home inspection, plus member-only discounts and priority service, all for as low as $8.25 per month. For the very best heating, air conditioning, electrical, and plumbing services, call Lee Company at 423-567-8877 or visit leecompany.com.
John the Builder. This is John the Builder at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway announcing our huge free construction sale. We've got to move 250 vehicles, so we're rolling them out of here. Bring us any reasonable offer. All credit situations are welcome. Making payments on your current vehicle and wanting to trade out early? Yes, you can. We will get you released from your current loan or lease even if you owe thousands more than your car is worth. Plus, we'll give you $7,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair value for any trade in any condition. Huge free construction sale. We're hammering out the best deals in the car business. Come see me, John the Builder, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where nailing down your lowest price is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Looking for the dealer who's gonna give you more. Kia of Cleveland Superstore.
Trade offer toward the purchase of selected new Kias. Negative equity refinance with approved credits. Offers don't combine.
KiaofCleveland.com.
All right, the warm-up's continuing for Thomas Farr, getting ready to face the Rocket City Trash Pandas for the 4th time on the year. 2 there, 3 here. Here's the left-handed hitting Mershon, the switch hitter, to step in. He's only had 1 hit in 12 at-bats in this series, striking out 6 times in the series. First pitch comes to him, and Mershon looks at a cold strike, says Elliot Melton, the home plate umpire. Full time out of the setup for Farr. And the pitch. He'll bounce it right back to the mound. Farr with a gentle throw over to Northcutt at first base in a 1-3 play, and there's 1 away. You don't get that bounce back that great very often, and when you do, you take full advantage of it. That'll bring on Christian Moore and his first plate appearance in the series. He's a right-handed hitter, hitting .302 in the 22 games he's been in. And the first pitch is on the outside corner for a cold strike. 2 for 3 for Moore against the Lookout's right-hander, Farr. And the pitch, way outside, all the way to the backstop. And it's even up at 1 ball, 1 strike. He got 26 hits in 22 games. And the 1-1. Delivery on the way. And he swings and loops it up into right field over the outstretched glove of Torres at second base. And a 1-out single. So looking for a double play off the bat of Martinez if he can. Orlando Martinez. He's got 1 hit and 8 at-bats against the Lookout's right-hander, Farr. He's been busy in this series. He's got 5 hits, 5 for 18. He has struck out 4 times, so he is very susceptible to that as the pitch goes wide for a ball. Pickoff attempt at first, and he's just barely back there. Well, that was a great quick work by Farr. Moore won't get that far off again, or Farr will far him down. Here's the deal. Fly ball, left field. Callahan going back. It's off the top of the wall. He can't get to it. And on the way to third, the runner being waved. Here's a long throw from Callahan. And safe. The slide goes in on the throw to the plate. And it'll be a 2-base hit, and he moved to third on the throw. It'll be a 2-base hit and an RBI for Martinez. And they've got the first run of the ball game. So here's the left-handed hitting Brown, the first baseman. He'll step in, Sam Brown. He struck out almost half the time he's been to the plate in this series. And a big swing and a miss. Strike 1 on the breaking ball. He's had a home run. His only hit off of Farr was a home run earlier on in the season. On the way to the plate. In and low for a ball. Farr has yielded 5 home runs off the bats of the Trash Pandas on the season. Ready, and the 1-1 delivery. Tapped back towards shortstop. They'll go to first with a throw. The run will score. And there's 2 away. He wasn't going to try to chance it towards home plate. Patelli makes the play to first, and there's 2 gone and 2 runs in, and here's Guzman. Right-handed hitting Guzman. First offer to him gets in and low for a ball. Hitting .333 for the series. He's been busy. Had 2 hits off of Farr early on in the season. So the 1-0 pitch out of the stretch, and a check swing, foul ball off the first base dugout. Well, Farr has worked as much as 6 1/3 innings against Rocket City. That's not been his finest and longest destination on the hill. Faced him in June. He gave up 8 hits and 3 earned runs out of 4. Pitch is high for a ball. Last time he faced him, he gave up 8 hits and only 2 runs. And the 2-1 delivery. Up and in for ball 3. That was in the middle of August last month. But he faced him twice in June, once in July, once in August. Seemed like every other week we were playing the Trash Pandas. But the first time they played him wasn't until the first part of June. Two-on pitch, rolled out to shortstop. Quick grab, Patelli fires, and the inning is over. And they make the little hay. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We played a half an inning. Trash Pandas 2, and your Lookouts come to the plate.
Chattanooga Lookouts fans know that being together is better.
Patelli and Ibarra to step in and face George Klassen for the second time on the season. Callahan has not seen him. Tyler. He's had a 4 for 11 series too, and he's had a pretty good series. Pitch on the way, and it's in for a called strike. He originally was with the Phillies. They got him, and he was in a trade on July 27th. Right-hander sends it low for a ball. He wasn't in A ball very long before he got called up to the Trash Pandas. Set for the 1-1. He'll deal it. Swing and a foul. He won over the Lookouts on August the 16th. He worked 5 innings, allowed 1 run, walked 4, and only struck out 2, but he did get the win. Here's the 1-2. Wave and a miss, strike 3, and there's 1 out. 1 gone, nobody on. Here's Patelli to step in. Trash Pandas in the sleeveless gray with black sleeves underneath, black hats. And the gray sends, and it's outside to Patelli for ball 1. Got a little 3-game hitting streak rolling along. And the deal. Ground ball foul outside of first. Even up at 1-1. Ibarra in the on-deck circle. Hitting .236 now on the season, Patelli. And the right-hander brings it back to him, and Patelli looks at the ball outside. That'll set it up at 2-1. 1 out, nobody on, and a 2-0 deficit to the Trash Pandas. Patelli trying to make something happen, but he swings through a fastball, and strike 2. Oh, the break-even pitch. And a wave and a miss, strike 3, and he's got 2 in a row. And 2 gone here in the bottom of the first. He was drafted by the Phillies, Klassen. By the Phillies in the 6th round in 23. But he's playing for his 4th organization since 24. Or in 24. And a called strike then and low. He liked AT&T Field. He won right here. Swung on and punched down the left side, and that goes foul in just as quick a time as he could swing on it. Billy and his adventures in 24, 4-2 with a 196 ERA overall. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Off the plate and down and outside. 6'2", 170. 22 years of age. He's got a lot of years ahead of him. Nobody on the 2-out try. And a 1-2 deal. He swings and misses, strike 3, and he gets the side. 1, 2, 3. Gone are the lookouts in order. We go to the second. Here for Coke.
BABBEL.com. Babbel.com.
We're back to more Lookouts baseball on 98.1 The Lake.
Well, in the bottom of the second inning, the Superstars will make their appearance. Pediatric Cancer Awareness Night here with the Superstars, post-game fireworks, all presented by the Barn Nursery. So we get ready to rock and roll. It'll be Payne, Calabrese, and Goebel. Tyler Payne, the right-handed hitter. First pitch is rocketed down the left field line and way foul in a hurry. Strike 1. 31 years of age, a 10-year pro, Payne. Been around a while. Signed originally with the Angels and on a minor league contract in June 4th. Ready with the delivery. And the 0-2 pitch. He'll tap it foul. First 9 years with the Chicago Cubs organization. Played against the Trash Pandas in 21. Now he's a team member. There you go. Pitch outside and wide for a ball. You just never know, right? Where a guy's going to end up. So you make lots of friends just to be on the safe side. That's the way to do it. The 1-2. And he'll swing and miss, strike 3, and there's one away. First strikeout for the Lookouts right-hander tonight. One gone. Two to nothing. Trash Pandas with the lead, and that'll bring on Calabrese. Brazy. And the first pitch to him, the left-handed hitter touches it foul in behind home plate. Oh, and 1 to count. Light breeze now again, wafting Old Glory in the wind, or the breeze. Down and low and in for a ball. We're even up at 1-1. Not much of a sunset tonight. It was covered up all the way west. I think all the way through, almost to Kansas. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2. I know the western part of Tennessee got some heavy rain. Set up for the 2-1 out. And it's on the way and in there for a called strike 2. Calabrese facing the Lookouts right-hander for the first time. And the 2-2. Break-even pitch. He fills it up at 3-2. Payoff pitch coming then. He had one of his 2 hits last night in the game. So the 3-2 with 1 out, nobody on. On the corner, now there's 1 on ball 4. So the first walk in the game by either pitcher. 2-0. Lookouts trail it, and here's Goebel. Goebel hitting .224. 8 home runs, 33 runs batted in. So the first pitch is knobbed foul up the third base line. Strike 1. Set to go. That's a puncher, and that gets by the diving glove of Northcutt, and a runner all the way to third. Hendrick hesitating to throw it in, but he did, and they're at the corners with 1 out. So that'll bring on Rada. Nelson Rada, 3 for 8 on the series, but he's played in every game. He's walked 8 times. So he'll step in here, the left-handed hitter, and it'll miss outside, ball 1. One out, corners covered. Good lead at first. And he'll stay right there, and it's inside and low, ball 2. For whatever reason, Thomas Farr having a lot more trouble tonight than he did at Montgomery on the 8th. Even though he lost to Montgomery, he only worked 2 innings in that game. Pickoff attempt, not in time. Back safely goes the runner. And it's really interesting because the game, he started the first part of the series, and he worked 6 innings and only allowed 2 runs. But he had 2 innings and he allowed 7 runs in the second go around, in for a strike. It just wasn't there that night. And that happens. 2 on the count with 1 out, 2 on. And the 2-1 pitch. Up and inside, ball 3 for Thomas Farr. Well, he threw 15 pitches in the first inning, and he's thrown 16 already in this inning. There's only 1 out. So ready to go. Runner breaks for second. Inside, ball 4. Didn't matter. At least he won't get the stolen base anyway. So the second walk in the inning. You have a sense of that Farr has just not got it tonight. Down to the mound, jogs Payne to have a little chat with him. Well, that'll be short, sweet, and to the point. Yeah, they're about ready to get started for the second half. Just down the road a piece. from us here. So with one out and bases juiced, it's time to go to work, but he figures out on a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. And a one-out delivery. That's on the way. Swing and a miss. Well, he fouled it off. All right. Just did catch a piece of it. David Mershon bounced it right back to the mound that first go around. Mississippi State player, 203-04. 23-24. Checks his swing high for a ball. 1-2. He's not hitting the same here as he did in college. Batting average is a lot less here. Swings and drives it in the air and caught by Callahan. Runner will tag. They'll almost get him on the throw, trying to get back to the bag. Great catch and a throw by Tyler Callahan on the line drive for out number 2. He can play every position. Plays infield, outfield. Two-out delivery then on the way to Moore, who is singled on the evening, and the pitch is outside and away on a breaking ball. Former Vol, Christian Moore. And the two-out try. Sacks juiced up. He'll look at a ball low, and it's 2-0. Well, you got to get him to swing the bat. There's no doubt about that. And you only need one out. So it's not like you have to turn a double play. Now a step off by Farr. So ready with the pitch. And that's in there for a strike, a high strike, as a matter of fact. 2-1. Delivery, held the swing. He did not go, and it's 3-1. So Farr has no choice but to throw strikes here. Two-out pitch. On the way. Swung on and punched into left field. Base hit. One run is in. Another's going to try to score. And it's blocked by Callahan, Austin. And the other run scores. Tyler was trying to get it into the catcher. And Beoheen. And it got upset and tilted by the other Callahan. So a base hit, 2 RBIs for Moore, and it's a 4-0 ball game. So the 2-on pitch, and that's down and in for ball 1. And delivery, ground ball, grabbed there by Northcutt. He flips it to Farr, covering the bag, and a hook up on 3-1. and the inning is over. They'll put up 2 more runs on 2 more hits, no errors, and leave 2 stranded. And here come the Superstars. We go to the bottom of the second. Lookouts trailing 4-0.
We're over.
This is Northcutt, Callahan, and Hendrick. So waiting for the Superstars to exit stage left. Here's the first pitch then on the way to Northcutt. He'll swing right through a fastball, strike 1. Northcutt 0 for 2 against him on the season now. Facing him earlier. On the way and the deal. Northcutt leaves it alone. Well, he has homered in 2 straight games. Last night and the night before. So the 1-1 pitch, and he swings and misses, strike 2. Coming into the game, hitting just 193. Hit a home run Thursday night and Friday night. He can do it again tonight if he wants. Swung on and fouled down the right field line. And that's out of play. Northcutt with 26 home runs now, leads the pack by 4. It's been a while since Jay Mack at Pensacola's hit a home run. But he's just about led in home runs hit all season long. Pitch here is high for a ball. He doesn't go up there every time in trying to hit a home run. He's just trying to hit the ball hard. Sometimes it works, many times it doesn't. Here's the 2-2. And he waves and misses, strike 3, and that's 4 consecutive strikeouts by the right-hander, and there's 1 away. Lookouts trailing 4-0 in the bottom of the second, and that'll bring on Austin Callahan. The left-handed hitting third baseman. First pitch, strike call. He's had a double off this guy. He's 2 for 2 against him. On the 0-1 delivery. Just outside for a ball, 1-1. .212 on the season, his batting average. He'll fire it right back to him, and Callahan will pop it up, a little lazy pop fly, and the shortstop going out on the grass and picks it off. So 2 gone with nobody aboard. Lookouts trailing 4-0 here in the bottom of the second inning, and that sends Hendrick to the plate. Lookouts with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left-handed hitters in the lineup tonight. Hendrick being one of those. First offer to him comes in downstairs, ball 1. First round draft pick right out of high school. Austin Hendrick. Delivery. Ticked it foul and straight back. .2020 he was drafted. His 5-game hitting streak ended last night as he was cooking right along, and a pitch is a check swing to a ball 2 off the outside corner. Ready in the 2-1. Wave and a miss, 2-2. Not on the way, and a 2-2 delivery. Inside corner and a called strike 3, and this inning is over. That's his 5th strikeout. He's faced 6 batters. 1, 2, 3.
24-month lease, $29.99 down plus tax tag and first payment. Trade offer toward the purchase of new in-stock Sportage, Sorrento, or Telluride at retail. Financed by KMF. Subject to lender approval. Dealer retains all rebates. Offers don't combine. Expires month end.
You're listening to Lookout Baseball on 98.1 The Lake, WLND-FM, Signal Mountain, Chattanooga. An Odyssey station.
All right, we get ready to go to the top of the 3rd, and a line drive base hit off the bat of Brown, hit into right field. So 5 hits now by the Trash Pandas. That'll send Guzman to the plate. One and 0. Pitch upstairs and away for ball 1. Klassen swung on and popped up. First base, Northcutt is there, and he'll handle it with no problem. And there's one gone. So 1 up and 1 out. Trying to close the door on the Trash Pandas here in the 3rd. Here's Payne. He struck him out when he came to the plate in the 1st inning, or 2nd inning. He'll send a high pop fly back off to the right and out of play. Oh, 0-1. Fires it in, low for a ball to even the count. It's not like he's aiming and missing. For whatever reason, the ball is not dancing the way it usually can and does do for far. Set up for the 1-out pitch. He'll deal. Runner stays. Swung on and fouled back to the screen. We got a moment. Let's pause for identification. It's Lookouts Baseball right here.
You're listening to Lookout Baseball on 98.1 The Lake, WLND-FM, Signal Mountain, Chattanooga. An Odyssey station.
1 and 2 to count. Larry Ward here. Back in the studio. That's Chuck McBride. Making sure the ship runs straight and doesn't fall out of the sky. Here's the 1-2. Little tapper foul for 3rd base dugout. And a 1-out try with a runner at first. They'll bring it in. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. He hesitated. Umpire Melton hesitated, and he went right through with it with a strike. It was a low strike, but it was there. He just hesitated to call it. So there's 2 gone with 1 aboard. Here's Calabrese, who walked and scored in that 2nd inning. Here we are in the 3rd, and Calabrese will launch it way foul down the right field line. Up in the pavilion tonight, the Pediatric Diagnostic Associates, LJA Public Works, down in the deck, and in the lounge, it's the East Ridge Fast Lube folks. having a great outing. Beautiful night tonight. Here's the 0-1 and low for a ball. We got to the ballpark. It had just finished pouring down rain and tarp was on, and voila, about an hour and a half later they pulled it off. Things look pretty good. 2-out pickoff attempt, just missed him at first base. Oh, 1-1. And the 2-out pitch. He stays, and the run, or the pitch goes in for a called strike. Calabrese walked that first time up on a full count. This time Farr is out ahead of him. And the 1-2. Down and in. Ball loose. Wild pitch. Sends the runner to second base. So a 2-2 count with a runner at second. And Veoheen apparently got hit with a baseball. He's walking around by the plate as the manager comes out. Josh Hobson comes out to check him out. He's working on his hand, his right hand, his throwing hand. I don't know if he took it off of his hand or not. So they're going to work on the hand. Well, in this date of baseball, 1990, Ken Griffey Sr. and Ken Griffey Jr. of Seattle became the first father-son combination to hit back-to-back home runs in a major league game. How about that? 1990. This is the second year I came to play here, to call games here. All right, they're going to test to see if his hand is all right to throw. He let it fly, but it went in the air. So apparently he's going to be okay. Back on with the mask and ready to go to work. Round of applause for the youngster, the player, person, catcher. They're all youngsters to me, folks. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the deal. Just off the outside corner, ball 3. For the second time tonight, he's a full count to the left-handed hitting Calabrese. So the 2-out payoff. He'll fire it back in there, and it's ball 4, and he gives him a walk. That's his third walk. Second time it goes to Calabrese. Last time that happened, Heatherly started to warm up or stretch out. Now he's stretching out in the bullpen. That is Farr's 58th pitch here in 2 2/3 innings. The 2-out delivery on the way, and off the plate, ball 1 to Goebel. He's had a base hit single and scored a run. Got the most hits of any Trash Panda player against Thomas Farr. Low for ball 2. Picking him. Oh, he didn't get a base hit. I'm sorry. Picked up a walk. Or Goebel. Wait a minute. It's Goebel who has the 3 hits off of him. That's right. I'll be okay by morning time. 2-0 pitch popped up. First base side. North cut over. And so is the catcher, Veoheen, and he takes it in foul territory.
until it's over. Let's get back to more Chattanooga Lookouts baseball on 98.1 The Lake.
We just checked the scoring south of us now at the arena on the south side, and the Trash Pandas, or the Mocs trail now 13-3 in the third quarter, as the Superstars continue their antics in front of the first base dugout. And he's got to waddle off as fast as he can. It's holding up the game. You get 2 minutes in between innings. Used to be it never mattered. It did not matter how long it took to finish the bit. But now there's rules and regs that says, hey, you got to get whatever you're going to get done. No lollygagging around, but the umpires are very patient. They do a great job of monitoring. Outside for a ball to the right-handed hitting Thompson. I can remember there were a couple of times when the Chicken, in years past, many years ago, Ted would be after it for 5 minutes sometimes in between innings. Some of the bits that he did. As he says, he retired at the right time. 1 ball, 1 strike. Delivery down and away for ball 2. I think I've got an interview somewhere that we did with him many years ago, about 10 years ago, I think, 11 maybe. Might have to look that up, see if we can find it. For next year, of course. Here's the 2-1. And a pitch on the way. Ground ball foul outside of third. We've heard from a lot of listeners over the few years that when we have rain delays or a game is stopped for a little bit and we fill in with a past interview, and we got plenty of them. 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. And Thompson is out. 6 strikeouts now for the right-hander, and there's 1 gone. Here in the third, trailing 4-0. Here's the left-handed hitting catcher, Daniel Veoheen, hitting $168 on the year. Veoheen just 0 for 3. Played in game 1 and hasn't played since. Well, the 1-out delivery on the way, and that's just on the corner for a cold strike. And the nobody on pitch. Klassen sends, and he'll punch it out to the second baseman, who bobbles it for a second, then recoups and grabs and throws him out. And there's 2 away. So 2 gone. Lookouts yet to score. Here's Torres. There's a guy who can break up a no-no in 1 swing. I've seen him do it before. Here's the 2-out pitch, and it's outside and away for a ball. And the 1-0. Swings and fouls, and that comes off the catcher behind home plate, but he's all right. I think he must have hit his shin guard. So 1-1. You'll rewind the clock. And a 2-out delivery. Cranks it up on the corner for cold strike 2. If there's anything that has been the greatest thing for this pitcher, he throws it in the strike zone on a regular basis. The 1-2 tap foul at home plate. got some velocity on it, but he's working on players not backwards, but differently. He'll throw certain pitches that you don't expect to see, and he catch you off guard. And there's one down the middle and a half a swing and a miss, strike 3 for his 7th strikeout. Lookouts up and down in order, 9 up, 9 down, 9 out. We go to the 4th, and the Lookouts trail here 4-0.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB.
4th, 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors. For the Trash Pandas, 4 goose eggs along for the Lookouts. And the first pitch is in for a called strike from Farr. Delivery and low downstairs for a ball. And the pitch swung on and looped into left field. Not able to get it in time is Callahan, and it's a base hit for Rada. That's their 6th hit tonight. His first. Go back to work. That's a ball upstairs. Mershon has bounced to the mound. He's lined to left. Pickoff attempt at first does not work. So on the way to the plate, and it's low for a ball. Two and 0. Go out of the stretch. He'll deal. And on the corner for a called strike. Nice slider. Slipped right under the radar and nailed him. And the 2-1 runner wants to go now. Pickoff attempt, not in time. Back to first. He made a motion like he was headed towards second base. Two-one offer. He's out there even more now. Now he's double stepping and he stays, and it's a cold strike at home plate. 2-2. Now he's making like he wants to take off. And he's faking like he wants to take off. So far he hasn't taken off. Didn't put anything on either, but he hasn't taken off. Here's the 2-2. He's in the starting blocks now. He stays though. Outside, ball 3 to the leadoff man. Well, it'd be nice if you get this guy to bounce into a double play. A payoff opportunity. Now he goes, swung and fouled, and it all for naught. He'll have to walk on back. Callahan retrieves. He was playing left field the night that he got injured. and spent a couple of weeks out. 3-2 to Mershon again. And the runner will break again. It's swung on and lifted into left center field. A well-hit baseball going back over his shoulder. It is caught. No, it is not. And it looked like he was going to catch it, but he just missed it. And it bounced. And it's a two-base hit for Mershon. So with nobody out, runners at second and third. A 4-0 lead. Here's Moore, who owns 2 of the 6 hits that are up on the board. Well, the first pitch on the way to him, and he'll send it screaming into center field all the way to the Coke sign. That'll bring in 2 runs in a heartbeat, and he'll go to second. And a long double for Moore, and they lead 6-0. Dead center field. On 8 hits now. Moore has 3 of them. That'll bring on Martinez. I think Heatherly is back up, getting intense about warming up. Yes, he is. Nobody out. 1 man on. Martinez, 1 for 2, takes it low. And the pitch inside for a ball, 1-1. Martinez from La Habana, Cuba. Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's ticked foul. But forces it to go 1-2. The left-handed hitter. And a 1-2 pitch. Punched up the middle and into right field. And he'll hold the runner at second. And they're at the corners. Martinez, his second hit of the night. Four straight hits. A little conversation on the hill. Heatherly is not warmed up. Now here comes lookout skipper. And we're going to see Mr. Heatherly come on in. So a long walk off the hill for Farr. He works 3+ innings. Gives up 9 hits. So far 6 runs. They're all earned. He walked 3 and he struck out 2. Had 1 wild pitch. No home runs allowed. So on comes Heatherly. Out of the bullpen, pitching for the second time in this series. He worked 2/3 of an inning the other night. And he'll take over here. So Heatherly will warm it up. In 1976, this day in baseball, Dennis Martinez of Baltimore became the first Nicaraguan-born player in the major leagues. Took a while. Now, the Tennessee Education Lottery is proud to support your Chattanooga Lookouts and proud to have raised more than $7.5 billion to support education programs for students all across the state of Tennessee. All right, Heatherly set to go to work. Brown is 1 for 2. Will step to the plate, the left-handed hitter. Runners at the corners, and the first pitch to Brown is in there for a called strike. He's bounced to short. He's had a base hit to right. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball with the giddy up. Headley worked 2/3 of an inning the other night against them, and a check swing high for a ball. Had 3 walks in that ball game. So he didn't give up any hits anyway. Here's the 1-2. Launched into center field, way back, warning track, caught. Runners both tag. At third, the one scores, and the one at first gets down to second base on a sac fly. And there's one out. Well, a 7-0 lead now. Here's Guzman. He is hitless. He and Payne both have yet to get a hit, along with Calabrese. Calabrese has walked twice, though. Called strike, 0-1. Guzman is grounded out, and he's popped up to first base. Right-handed batter, and that gets away from Veoheen, and the runner on a wild pitch will move down to third base. One and one to Guzman here in the top of the fourth. Infield draws in then. And a 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. On the ground. That'll be out to second base. Quick grab and a throw, and the runner holds at third. There's 2 away. So 2 out, 1 on, 7-0. Lookouts trail, and here's Payne. He's been the only disaster in that lineup. He struck out swinging and looking. So for the 3rd inning in a row, let's see if they can get him to strike out again. And he checked his swing here. Did he go around? Nope. Ball 1. Oh, the 1-0 delivery. Called strike on the outside corner. That evens it up at 1-1. Pitch is swung on and sent to straightaway center field on the line shot, and they finally get him retired. in all but 2 batters.
We are committed to providing you with the support and reliability you need to continue to make this community the best place to work and live. Stop by our Chattanooga location on South Access Road or visit us online at stowerscat.com and see how we can help you with your next project.
Back to more Lookouts action on 98.1 The Lake.
Top of the order, and it's Austin Callahan to step in. Lookouts left fielder 0 for 1. As he has retired 9 in a row from the get-go. And the first pitch is downstairs and low for a ball. Well, you're looking for somebody to crack the ice, break the barrier, open the door. Ground ball at second base. That's not it yet. And there's one away. 10 in a row gone. That sends on Patelli, who struck out, as did Callahan in that first inning. So the first pitch on the way to Patelli, and he leaves it alone down and inside for ball 1. Well, he's not likely to jump at anything just cause. He likes to take a look at it as well. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the pitcher wants a new baseball. It's hard to say the new baseball wants a new pitcher. That'd be a little eerie, wouldn't it? 1-1 and a swinging strike 2. Final game of the season tomorrow. We're on the air at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. 2:15 game. Gates will open at 11 or at 1. Here's the 1-2. And he's swinging and a miss, strike 3. There's his 8th strikeout of the night. And there's 2 gone. Well, it'll be up to Ibarra to see if he can't crack the ice, break a spring, snap the twig. All that good stuff. So the 2-out pitch on the way, and Ibarra leaves it alone wide and outside for a ball. Ibarra has only struck out twice in this series. And the 1-0 delivery fouls it straight back. So even up at 1-1. Always good to see a former bat boy of ours back in the day, about 10 years ago, up there in there for a strike call, or 20 years ago, I guess, something like that. I don't know. Patrick Taylor and his youngsters and a couple of neighborhood children that were along with him today. They came up to the booth. The little one is just cute as a button. Outside for a ball, 2-2. He's a talkative little guy, I'll tell you what. We had a lot of fun. Neat family. And the pitch. Got him swinging a miss. Ball dropped. Picks it up, throws to first, and the inning is over with his 9th strikeout and an assist from the catcher. 12 in a row down. 1, 2, 3. We go to the 5th. Lookouts trail 7-0.
Laz Parking proudly supports the Chat.
Or Lookouts baseball on 98.1 The Lake.
I sit corrected. It's Paul Taylor, not Patrick Taylor. Paul Taylor. And they're still doing the bit on the field. This is the longest bit that they do. And it takes a while. There's no doubt about it. It takes a while to get it on and going. The big fish swallowing the other contestant and spitting out clothes, and sooner or later, the person, I'm guessing, there goes a shoe, 2 shoes, as they try to get out of this inning. They're not going to finish the bit. I can see that coming now. They're already moving towards the exit gate. That's too long of a bit to maintain. They're just going to have to go with swallowing the other dancer. All right, here we go. Heatherly ready to face hitters 7, 8, and 9. And the first pitch is a ball on a check swing outside. That would work at a party, that bit. It would work at a lot of different things, but it doesn't work in baseball anymore. Pitch is high and tight for a ball, 2-0. So the setup with the lefty and on the way to the plate. In there for a called strike, and it's 2-1. Heatherly not wasting any time, and he leaves it down and outside. 3-1. Well, that's where Farr got into a little trouble early on with walks in the second and third inning. Low for ball 4, and that's the third time tonight Calabrese has walked. So the free ticket puts him on at first. Lookouts trailing 7-0. Here in the top of the inning 5. The right-handed hitting Goebel will step in. He's 1 for 2 with a single, and he taps it foul near the home dugout. The 0-1. And he swung on it, bounced it, second base, step and a throw, double play. Torres at it again, this time from second, unassisted to 3 for outs 1 and 2. And the Lookouts turn their third double play of the series against them. So there's 2 gone and nobody on, and trailing 7-0. Here's Rada, who's walked and singled and scored a run. And the pitch is low for a ball. Two-out pitch called strike, and even up at 1-1. They bring the deal. Swung on, tap foul up the first base line. The nice thing about that is it's a 1-2 count. Looks like Sycamore. TJ getting warmed up in the bullpen. Unless we've acquired a new left-hander that I don't know about. Ground ball, 1 hop, second base, quick throw, and the inning is over. Fastest inning so far tonight with only 3 to the plate.
Fireball is a match made in heaven. And by heaven, of course we mean Twin Peaks. Head over to your favorite lodge and spice things up next game day with a shot of our favorite cinnamon whiskey. Twin Peaks. Eat, drink, scenic view.
It ain't over till it's over. Let's get back to more Chattanooga Lookouts baseball on 98.1 The Lake.
Well, that's Bryce Hubbart. who is warming up in the bullpen for the Lookouts. Here's Northcutt to lead it off, and the first pitch is swung on and fouled back to a right and out of play. Strike one. And the delivery launched in the air, shallow into right field, going out as the second baseman, coming on the right fielder who makes the catch. Popped it up, and there's one up and out. Well, here's Austin Callahan. He popped up to short, his only at bat. That was in the second inning. Callahan in the fifth swings and misses through the fastball. 0-1. Timeout for Callahan. Well, one of his two hits, a double, and he can't touch him tonight so far. Nobody can. Strike two called. He had 6 strikeouts his last time out and his first time in. Swinging strike 3, and there's 2 away, and that's his 10th. Here in the 5th inning. So here's Hendrick, who struck out looking in the second inning. And the first pitch is on the outside corner to the left-handed batter, 0-1. He came into the inning as the pitch cuts in with that breaking ball for strike 2 call. And the 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3, his 11th strikeout of the game. And this inning is over. 1-2-3.
Call 800-511-3535, 800-511-3535, or biglou.com.
Back to more Lookouts action on 98.1 The Lake.
All right, the new pitcher on to throw is Bryce Hubbard. Last pitch at Birmingham, threw for an inning. No inert bad things going on as the Superstars play out their act down on the field. And the umpire, in frustration, calls time. And the Superstars are going to get up and hit the road. So Hubbard will face the top of the order. Mershon, Moore, and Martinez, the 3M boys. Bryce ready to go to work in the first pitch. Bluff bunt in for a strike call. Nothing in one. And the 0-1 delivery. Over the top and through the inside part of the plate for a ball. And the count even up. Here to get the 6th inning rolling. 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Got him fouled right at home plate for a strike. Actually, it's 1-2 already, but it is a foul ball. It's interesting. You can swing and miss, it's a strike. You can foul a ball down the line, it's a strike. But on the third time you foul it, it's not a strike. It's just a do-over. 1-2, and he'll do it over again because he fouled it straight back. The thing about do-overs, if you get too many of them to the same batter or to, let's say, a sequence of 3 batters, that counts as a pitch thrown. And if you get up to 20 do-overs, then you're kind of been forced into a little bad luck there. They appeal on the check swing, and it didn't work out, so it's ball 2, even up. Fouled at the plate. And the upper ready up. He'll fire it in, and he backs away from an inside pitch to a full count. Second time that he's pulled that off. The last time he doubled and would end up scoring a run. That was in the 4th inning. Offered up off the end of the bat, down the right side, foul. All the way down to the public viewing area. The stand-up area, I call it. Greater Chattanooga Association of Realtors on hand tonight. Travelers Halsey Real Estate Partners. Hickson Transmission and Total Car Care. Chattanooga Home Inspector. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and it's high for ball 4. He starts it off with a walk here in the 6th inning. The Burns Party, Double D Piping, Shaw Trucking, Regions Bank, and Mutual of Omaha all on hand tonight in the suites. Lookouts trailing 7-0. And delivery on the corner for a called strike. Oh, and 1. Fouled back to the screen. That's my fault, I guess. Ready with the 0-2 opportunity. And he'll dial it up. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Well, you walk 1, you strike out 1. At least you get the out of 1 and not the other. If that makes sense to anybody. Yeah, but you're prejudiced, so there you go. 1 gone, 1 on. Lookouts trailing 7-0, and here's Martinez, who's 2 for 3, and he dives out of the way of a pitch way up and inside from the lefty. Well, they've got enough lefties in the lineup to warrant as many lefties as you've got to pitch. Of course, there's only 2 lefty relievers. The other one's a starter. Although he's not scheduled for tomorrow, so. And he pitched 3 days ago. If you had to use him for a batter, you could use him for a batter. One gone, 1 on. And the 2-0 delivery. That's a floater inside on the corner for strike 2. So 2-1. And they'll crank it up. Ground ball, right side. It's going to leak through. 1, 2 players on the way to right field, and the runner will touch second and sprint to third. And they're at the corners, first and third, and a third hit for Martinez. I don't think it's your fault at all. You just want to take the blame for it? Oh, it's Deb's fault. Okay, I got you. Now, that could be true. You never know that. Girls are that way sometimes, you know. Delivery to the left-handed hitting Brown, down and away. 1-2 to count. He had a sac fly in the fourth inning, driving in a run. That was off Heatherly, the lefty. And it's low for a ball. Oh, he called it a strike? Okay. 0-2 then. I like that. Time called as the batter steps away here in the top of the sixth inning. And the 0-2 pitch. Tapped it right back to the mound, to second, to first. 1-6-3, the double play. And the inning is over. 2.
Designed to wipe out the entire colony of termites. Yes, including the queen. So whether you're battling termites now or you want to prevent them from coming back, do what I do. Visit callnorthwest.com today and schedule your consultation.
You're listening to Lookout Baseball on 98.1 The Lake, WLND-FM, Signal Mountain, Chattanooga. An Odyssey station.
And we go to the bottom of the sixth inning, and the right-hander who has retired 15 in a row goes to work on the lookouts, and Thompson, he swings and misses, strike one. Struck him out when he led off the third inning. Here we are in the sixth. And the pitch right back at him, and a check swing. It's outside. A peel up the line, and all he got was nothing. 1-1. Oh, the no-out pitch. In there for a strike right down Main Street. Just a light breeze again. And the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a foul up the third base line. So it stays at a ball and 2 strikes. Leadoff man for the Lookouts, Thompson. And they bring it back to him. Touches it foul to the right side, out of play. And the right-hander Klassen will go to the rosin bag. So ready for the 1-2. And he'll deal it to him. Hits it high, deep, and foul down the left field line. Well, if he stays 8 more feet the other way, it's a home run. That was just outside the foul pole. Some people always argue, is it the foul pole or is it the fair pole? Sometimes it's fair, but most of the time it's foul. 1-2. And delivery is low for a ball. It's really fair if it goes out on the right side, if it's the left field pole. But it goes out left, and it's nothing. Here's the 2-2. Fouled back to the screen, and he stays alive. Thompson trying to make something happen, get the first hit. And ready with the pitch. Well, if you're traveling south, there's sirens and red lights flashing coming down south on 27 on the old Jotty, so move over. Low for a ball and a full count. That's his first of the night. First man could be on right here. And the 3-2 pitch on the way, and ball 4, and on goes Thompson to become the first runner for the Lookouts on the night. Well, there goes the perfect game. Now Veoheen can spoil the no-hitter right here. Boy, they're trucking too, aren't they? Fire trucks. Pitch is swung on, popped up, foul ground, third base, caught. And there's one away. Seven to nothing. Lookouts trail in the sixth. That'll bring on Torres. His only at bat back in the second inning. He struck out. He was the 7th out of 11 strikeout victims. And delivery down and outside. Well, that's his 70th pitch of the ball game. They've got a right-hander getting loose in the bullpen out in left field. Swung and fouled right at home plate. Kind of tough to see the numbers, though. But I can tell he's right-handed. Oh, 1-1. And a one-out delivery. He'll deal, and on the corner for strike 2. And a little giddy up on it for sure. The 1-2 pitch. And a wild pitch is going to send the runner down to second base. So the first runner at second for the Lookouts at night after being at first. And a 2-2 count at the plate. So the break even. Off the handle of the bat foul. A little flare over the first base dugout. Break-even delivery. Sends it on. That's a fly ball, right field. Tagging at second will be Thompson rather, and Justice goes in standing at third on the out in right field. 2 away. 2 gone, 1 on. Trailing 7-0. Top of the order, and it'll be up to Callahan. Tyler Callahan to move him along. And he had a base hit last night. A couple of them, as a matter of fact, including a home run. But he wasn't facing this guy. And he swings and fouls it right at home plate, strike 1. They're trying to get past the 2-out post. And the 0-1 delivery. Swinging strike 2. Here in the 6th inning, and looks trying to make some noise, getting a run if they can. And the 0-2 offer, down and in. That backed him off the plate. So the 1-2 pitch. That's on the way. He strikes him out with his 12th strikeout of the night, and the inning is over.
For Amazon and other brands, just download the free Upside app and use promo code APP25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code APP25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. That's code APP25.
Back to more Lookouts action on 98.1 The Lake.
All right, here we go. We head to the top of the 7th. Lookouts trailing 7-0 here in the stretch inning. It's Guzman to bat, and he fouls it straight back. Strike one. He's 0 for 3. With 10 hits on the board, it's hard to imagine that you got a couple of guys who don't have base hits in this ball game for the Trash Pandas. Low for a ball and even up at 1-1. We have tried a couple of times to get the score of the football team, and they did not score in the third. It's a 10-3 lead right now. Oh, it's a final. 10-3 final. Mercer wins over the Mocs this evening. Here's the 1-2, and on the corner and a cold strike 3, and there's one away. That's his third strikeout. One gone. Mocs will host Portland State on the 28th now. At the stadium. That's coming up in a 10-day period. Today's the 18th, right? Next weekend. 0-1 on the corner for his called strike from the lefty. And the 1-out delivery to him. Swung on and punched it right back through the middle. Torres with it, and a throw, and there's 2 away. 2 up and out. Klassen threw 18 pitches that last inning. That may be his swan song for the night right there. Who knows? Here's the 2-out deal to the left-handed batter. Drops in low for a ball. Calabrese has walked 3 times. Twice on a full count. Fires up the 1-0 delivery, and down and away and outside for a ball. He'll bring the 1-1 pitch, and he'll smack it out to second base. Routine play for Torres, and for the first time tonight, they go down in order, 1, 2, 3. Tom Terrific is standing by to introduce Take Me Out to the Ball Game. This is the inning. Way and warming up. Well, Padres won, Giants nothing, and everybody else just getting started. New pitcher on the mound is the right-hander, Brady Choban is the right-hander. Choban. Klassen finishing in pretty good style after 7 innings of work, as Choban finds it inside and in the dirt. No hits, no runs. 1 walk, the only man that got on base. 11 strikeouts, which is a season high for him. He had 1 wild pitch. Here's the 1-0 and a swing and a miss. So that'll flatten it out. You're just sitting back taking it easy, aren't you? Okay. Absorbing? Okay. Here's the 1-1 and outside for a ball. If you're absorbing, I'm glad your name isn't Junior. Ba-dum-bum-ch. Swung on and pop foul. That'll get down the left field line and out of play. Oh, my. Patelli at the plate. He struck out twice tonight. And just on the corner and a cold, strike 3, and the strikeouts continue. Klassen, I guess, had 12 strikeouts. Yeah, he had 12 strikeouts, not 11. So one gone here. Here's Ibarra in the bottom of the 7th. He struck out twice. He was victim 3 and 9 to Klassen, the starter. Pitch is low and in for a ball. So Chobin working. And the offer and a swing and a miss strike. .6'3", 240, 23 years of age, the right-hander. Count even at 1-1. Two and 3 with a 5.79 ERA. And he swings and misses. Harry Canary waltzing through the crowd down below. The youngsters want to shake his hand and pat his body. Well, when you're swinging a miss, strike 3, and there's 2 out. When you're an adult body inside of a balloon costume, I guess you want to be patted. They want to pat him. I don't know. The superstars have been around for a while, that's for sure. Some of the bits, and we talked about it earlier, they're too long for today's game. Outside for a ball, 1-0. The youngsters love him. 2-out pitch, bounced in the dirt, and it's 2-zip. Set to go with a 2-0. He'll deal. Swing and a miss on a high heater. Well, the looks have struck out 14 times tonight. That's a season high for sure. 2-1, a little flare off the handle of the bat, and the inning is over just like that. Soft liner to first, and the inning is over. We're down 1, 2, 3. We go to the 8th. Looks trail 7.
To 85000 to apply today.
We're back to more Lookouts Baseball on 98.1 The Lake.
I'm glad to hear that. All right, here we go to the top of the 8th inning. It'll be Goebel, who's 1 for 4, 1 for 3, and bouncing into a double play. And his swing and a miss for a strike. Harry Canary down on the first base dugout, squirting pokes. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on line drive, base hit into left center field. And they pick up where they left off in the 6th inning with a leadoff single. And a man on here in the Top of the 8th inning. That's 2 hits for Goebel now. So here comes Rada, who's 1 for 2 with a walk. You know what you do with a walk, don't you? You forward at a wabbit. Ball 1 on the outside corner. Strike 3 in the booth. Oh, shoot. Here's the 1-0. And a strike through the heart of the plate, 1-1. I haven't used that in about 10 years. Oh, you got to dig them up every once in a while, you know. Here's the 1-1 delivery and a nice curveball for strike 2. Boy, that came around the totem pole and right into the glove of the catcher. So 1-2 count. Now time called by the batter. And the 1-2 try. He'll deal it, and that's swung and sent into center field. An easy time for Justice to pick it up. Soft line drive to center, and there's 1 away. Top of the order, and here we go to Mershon. 0 for 2 his first 2 times, but he's doubled and walked his second 2, so he's been on base a couple of times. He's made things happen for himself. Big foul out of play to the right. Gary Canary is climbing the seats and does this every time. He tries to balance on top of the seat in the dirt and low. But he is so padded, there's no chance of him getting hurt. 1-1 the count. Swing and a foul down the right-hand side, out of play. So 1-2. Trying for another double play. They've turned 2 tonight. The third one would be kind of nifty right here. Time called. The batter must be watching Harry Canary up on the first base dugout. Delivery and a soft toss out to second. Thrown away. Try to start the double play. It's thrown away at second base, and they're safe all the way around. Fielder's choice. Call runners at first and second and 1 out. Here's Moore, who struck out his last at bat. He's 3 for 4. He'll take ball 1 low and away. So a check off at second. Now at the plate and a called strike to even the count. Hubbard 6'1", 181 from Peoria, Illinois, and working the tunes up here inside. Ball 2. Lookouts went with 1 left-handed pitcher 3/4 of the season. Now we have 3. One's a starter. Took a while to get them all here, but. And ball 3, 3-1 to count. Just a little bit on the low side. 3-1 delivery, 2 aboard, and ball 4, and the bases are loaded. No bullpen activity in the Lookouts side of things. It's not to say that it won't happen. This is the 3rd inning for Hubbard. Out comes home plate umpire to break up the conversation. Well, he'll get him back to work. Hubbard was in Dayton and then coming here. Of course, the Dragons eliminated from the playoffs in their league, Midwest League, and it's fouled up the first base line. Strike 1. And I guess Daytona Beach is lost in the Florida State League. So 0-1. And to the plate low for a ball. All even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Sent foul, back to the screen and out of play. So he's kind of hanging around. Well, we got somebody carried away down below. Keep talking like that, he'll get carried away. Here's the 1-2 pitch, lined it into center field. Thompson is over there. He'll make the grab, and the runner will stay at second. Good thing he'd have been thrown out. And there's 2 gone. So he's made the 2 outs in center with catches. And here's Brown, who's 1 for 3. Had a sac fly back in the 4th. Drove in a run. The left-handed hitter bounced to a 1-6-3 double play in the 6th inning. And the 2-out delivery here is outside and away for a ball. And on the way to him, and he popped it up into right field. Racing in comes Hendrick, and he'll take the pop fly catch in right for out number 3. They threaten but come away empty.
Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
We're back to more Lookouts baseball on 98.1 The Lake.
Let me go to the bottom of the 8th inning and a new pitcher coming on for the Lookouts to face. Chris Espinoza will come on to pitch. Carlos Espinoza, rather. And he will face the Lookouts right-handed hitter, or left-handed hitter, and Austin Callahan. Popped up, he struck out. He was victim 10 of the 12 in the starters role. On a corner and a cold strike. 0-2. Espinoza, 6'2", 188, 3rd-year pro. Angels got him in a trade with Houston. earlier this year. And the 0-2 delivery, low for a ball. Or it might have been a trading time. He's only pitched in 9 games, which makes sense. And the 1-2 offer. Ground ball, rolls it out to second base. Quick pick, and they throw him out. There's one away. So 1 gone. Chauvin just worked 1 inning and struck out 2. So we got a little exercise in. Here's Hendrick, who struck out twice tonight, looking and swinging. It's up and away for 1 ball, no strikes. Big swing and a miss. Espinosa facing the lookouts for the first time on the season, obviously. He'll kick and deliver the 1-1. Ground ball rolled out to second base as well, and a 4-3 hookup for out number 2. 2 up and gone, and that'll bring on Thompson here in the 8th inning. The right-handed hitting Thompson. Justice, the center fielder. And the first pitch to him, and he'll launch it foul way back over and out into Power Alley. Nope, that hit the roof. Got to hit it a little bit further than that to get it in Power Alley. Oh, the 2-out delivery. Wave and a miss, strike 2. Taking a time and adjusting batting gloves. They slip, you know. And the 0-2 delivery just off the outside corner. And they'll bring on the 2-out pitch, wide and low for a ball. Oh, the count even up. Two. Up the middle. Second base has got it. He's guarding for the hit, and he gets all 3 chances and retires the side. You do not see that very often. 1, 2, 3, go the looks. We head to the top of the 9th. Lookouts trail 8-0.
Call Double D Piping and
Lookouts action on 98.1 The Lake.
All right, Hubbard. Hubbard. Here's Guzman to face him for the second time. He struck him out the first time. And the right-handed hitting Guzman looks at strike 1 to get it started. Got him looking in that 1, 2, 3 inning in the 7th. There's a ground ball foul. Now it's at 0-2. Swing and a miss on the delivery. Strike 3. Sent him the same pitches. That's the 4th strikeout for Hubbard. And there's 1 out. Nobody on. Payne 0 for 4 tonight. Hubbard's 0 for 5. with that strikeout. Swing and a miss, strike one. And the 1-out draw. Popped him up. Shallow into right field. Hendrick coming on, and he'll put him away. 2 out. 2 gone, and Calabrese will give it a go. Lookouts trailing 8-0 here in the 9th inning. So ready with a pitch and on the way, and he'll swing and tick it foul straight back. And the 0-1. Up high to even the count. Two-out pitch. Pop foul. And that's over the roof and out of play. So set to go with a 1-2. Just a little inside for a ball. 2-2. And the break-even pitch. Got him swinging a miss on a slow-rolling curveball. Strike 3, his 5th of the night. Down they go in order. 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Lookouts trailing 8-0.
Got exact match with written offer. Visual inspection required for trade offer. See deal for details and expiration.
It ain't over till it's over. Let's get back to more Chattanooga Lookouts baseball on 98.1 The Lake.
Well, Luke Murphy is the new pitcher, the right-hander coming on. 6'5", 190-pounder Luke Murphy. 0-1 on the year with a 5.46 ERA. Not a save situation, so it's an 8-0 lead. 3 outs to go. It's Veoheen, Torres at top of the order, and Tyler Callahan. Well, you'd like to see him give the fans something to really cheer about before they leave tonight. This would be a good spot to do it right here. Here's the left-handed hitting Veoheen. Lookouts catcher sees the first pitch for strike 1 call. He's grounded out to second. He's had a foul pop up to third. And the 0-1. Low and in. Strike 2. Well, Veoheen doesn't really agree with it, but not much you can do right now. And the 0-2 delivery. Veoheen pops it up, and it's a foul ball back into the seating area. Ground ball up the middle and a base hit. They break up the no-hitter. That's a loving crowd right there, Veoheen. First hit of the game for the Lookouts. And breaks up a no-no after 8 innings. Full runner on, and here's Torres. He's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a fly ball to right. They're not paying any attention to Veoheen, no reason to. Down and on the corner for a called strike. You're up by 9 or up by 8. And the Looks only have the first man on all night long in the 9th. Swing and a foul. Now, if all of a sudden they put up 6 or 7 runs, yeah, you better start worrying. That'd make a long inning, wouldn't it? Well, the right-hander sends it. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's one out. One gone, top of the order, and here's Tyler Callahan. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Struck out in the first inning and in the 6th inning. The first pitch to him, and that's a called strike right through the middle of the plate. And the 0-1 down and inside for a ball. Swing and a foul to the screen, 1-2. The delivery. Ball 2, 2 and low. Breaking pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and there's 2 out. So 2 gone, nobody on. And the operator, line drive, base hit down the right field line. Headed for third. There goes the run. And Beoheen, he's going to stop there. It's a double for Patelli. Second hit of the night. Beoheen ends up at third. Here's Rubin, 0 for 3, all 3 strikeouts this evening. Chance to score here and break out the shutout. They broke up the no-hitter with the first hit in the inning. Time to break the shutout. Outside and low for a ball. And the deal. Swung on and fouled down the left field line. One and one. The right-hander will come out of the stretch and fire it up. The 1-1 delivery. Pulled foul again into the third base dugout. And 1-2. Set up for the 2-out pitch. Held up just enough. He almost went around. First baseman, concurs that he did not. With the palms down, safe. So ready for the 2-2. Deuces. Outside, ball 3 in a full count. Nods and ready. The 2-3-2 pitch. Hayes strikes him out, and that's the end of this ball game. And the Lookouts go down. No runs, or one hit, no errors, and 2 left on. It's a final 8-0. Lookouts lose, and back in a moment with the total.
Pay the order of hope. Promise. Tomorrow. For years, the Tennessee Lottery has written some pretty big